What is up, guys? Today is March 15th. Kind of want a sim trade today because I feel like we don't really have it. Alright, if we take 2 losses, we're cutting it. Like 2 losses no matter what, we're cutting it. I'm not going for 3 losses today. So 2 losses, we'll cut it out. Not going to try to convince ourselves of anything, you know? Yeah. Oh, hello? Alright. Well, there's the one. Okay, so I thought this was a lot easier, but it's a lot harder. Overall trend is up. Oh, it's the congestion, apparently. And it's really hard to tell at this point. Yeah, it's almost impossible to tell at this point, but now it's super obvious. What's that little congestion thing going on, right? It's a congestion. Kind of like that repeat pattern here. Overall trend would be that direction. Overall trend would be this direction, so you would technically go for a buy. But that's extremely difficult to tell even at this point. Unfortunate. Messed up. Non-obvious sell would have worked. This is your signal bar right here. Why'd I do a 1 ticker? So the order would have been more up here. And as you can see, that would have been enough room to work. I sold that a 1 ticker. I guess it's just one move, but that's such a big move compared to the rest of the bars. A non-obvious would have been the best play there. Damn. That's it, boys. Sim trading. Okay, something's definitely wrong. We're not reading it right, obviously. It's actually impossible to read it right. So I can't imagine what we did wrong, to be honest. Actually, I can't imagine. It's a very tricky one. So there's the congestion, right? But there's 2 types of congestion. There's the actual congestion, which is this. Then there's the up and down between range, people getting stepped out with big moves type of thing. And that's this. Overall trend here, believe it or not, is actually down. Overall trend here is actually up. I believe in us. I think we can win this back. I'm going to switch back to the thing. Actually, I'm going to do it without consequence. We're just going to do it on sim. Swing high, first entry, second entry. Overall trend is actually up, so we're supposed to go for a sell because there's these big gaps in between each one. So it's the level of resistance broke through, level of resistance broke through, level of resistance broke through. So overall trend is actually up here. Oof. Yeah, so this was more of the congestion thing. And this is that level of resistance that gets breakthrough. So the way you can tell the difference, a lot of the time is there's that bigger gap. If you have both in the picture, which is, as you can see, there's the congestion one. And this is after 8 o'clock opening. So that's definitely congestion. Looks like we're still in sort of a rollover thing because there's not a lot of bars here. Definitely not enough. Yeah. But the trade couldn't get better than this last one. Selling right there comes in just one tick higher just to fulfill us and pulls all the way back. What a beautiful trade. Yeah. But I want to keep going without consequence because I really want to learn this instead. Because 2 trades, you know, something's different, right? 2 trades lost in a row, something's different. You don't know what you're doing. So just pull out, accept the fact that you don't know what you're doing. Stop trying to make up your money of $22 back. Like, just let it go. Think about using that as a payment to actually learning the market today. And so, yeah. So selling there was the best thing. It's the exact same thing. I was just experimenting, to be honest. Don't experiment. Stick with it. Stick with it. Selling there was the best thing. It's still that level of resistance breaking through. Overall trend is up now. Selling there is the best option. We can still take a position here, I think. Actually, we shouldn't have gotten stopped out because our order was supposed to be right here. So that means our stop would have been right here. And we would have got the scale. Almost, yeah. If we get fulfilled here, we would have got the scale. Yep. But luckily, we're going to get this anyway because we are right. Let's go. Let's go. So it's just overall trend up because we broke above that level of resistance. And these are just level of resistances, by the way, because there's a lot of stops in each of them. People shorting it, essentially. So breakout, overall directions that way, overall directions that way, overall directions up. So pretty easy trading, actually. Just silly reading, I guess. Yeah. Might go live again at 11 o'clock ish. We'll see. I don't know. If we do really well. I don't know. Not worth it, actually, I think. Whoa. Chill. I have no idea. Huh? I'm actually confused, friends. Good thing it's not real. Swing low, right? First entry, second entry. Do we start skipping on these double bottom things? Because they're not real legs? Potentially, if this one works out, then yeah. Oh, 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 oh. Okay, I have absolutely no idea why we're getting stopped up. Okay, right off the bat, yeah, that should have worked. Technically, this one would have worked actually. Technically, what I suggested, what I was thinking, should have actually worked. Okay, so if you take a look at this move, it's very much further from this last couple tests. This is your level of resistance. This is a huge spike with no FOMO. Then you get the correction, right? So double bottom, first entry, second entry. Buying there is the correct thing to do, but buying there in the correct spot would have been the best thing to do because you would have gotten the trade, not getting stopped out. Your stop would be one tick lower, and you would have got that trade. Then you get the swing high first entry, second entry, and buying here, you would have got that as well because this is now FOMO with the correction. You broke above that resistance and you push on there, and then you break above it again, and now this move has FOMO. So swing low first entry. Actually, it doesn't have FOMO yet. It's just one big move, so I guess selling there. Buying there. It's the obvious thing to do. Yeah, this double bottom thing was weird. I think we should start taking these as more as double bottoms, to be honest. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do from now on. Because at that point, you have the correction, then that move becomes FOMO. So buying there is actually the best thing to do. Swing high first entry. Second entry. I guess if the legs measure up the same size, because this, if the entry was right here, I'd be okay with it. Just like here, entry's okay right there. But the fact that it's that leg, so we should treat that as a double bottom. I think we should just try push more towards the patterns side of things and start adjusting little things that actually make sense. Trying to lean more towards like Pat's strategy thing, because there's a lot more. It uses a lot more things that actual people use instead of swing low first entry, second entry. You know, nobody does that. It's a double bottom, first entry, second entry. Two measured legs. Measured. Keyword measured. Alright, so all that trade was very simple. We come out of that like area of like bouncing up and down, right? There's time spent up here. You can even argue it's an overall. Actually, not really. You keep pushing up and making these new highs, right? Then all of a sudden, you have all these stops here. You have these. So when you get these levels, this has happened a lot lately. You get these different levels of support, and they're all like stairs. I guess you could say stairs. Stair stops. I like that, stair stops, because there's stops on this stair, there's stops on that stair, there's stops on, you know, like here, you know, it's just like stops on these stairs. Here mainly. Maybe below some of these bars, and definitely below here, right? Definitely below this bar. So you have these stops here, a couple here, a couple there, a couple there, maybe below these bars. I said this 100 times already. But anyway, then you get this huge spike drop, then a correction, then another spike drop. So there's FOMO in that because it had the correction already in that big move. As you can see here in the chart, minute chart, it's that big move, and you had the correction right in the middle on the 950 tick chart, and that becomes FOMO because you're stopping out all these people breaking below these levels of resistance, and so selling down to one ticker works out. Good trade, probably only good trade. All right. We could do this, man. We can learn this. And I'm noticing this. So this is the congestion level, or like not the congestion, that stairs. You got stairs here. All right, let's call it stairs. Then there's stair stops, right? Which is different. You got the stairs here, and then you get the spike through with a big gap. Spike through to step out all these. Then you get another one, and you get another stair set here. So then this becomes overall trend up as well, because here you want to go long, right? Because it's a spike. You go along there, buying there, double bottom. Even swing low first entry, second entry, buying there is actually a pretty good option, because actually overall trend would just be up since you just broke down this way. So selling there. These two trades are throwing me off. I don't know why we got subbed out there. Oh, there. I'm thinking to adjusting the strategy. I think if you're I was gonna say selling at the highs and buying at the lows, but there's what if like the market shut down there? Because the non-obvious sell would have worked here on this guy. But actually you would buy because it says overall trend is up, so buying there is actually the best thing to do. And even here actually at this point, buying there, not so much here. Okay, swing low first entry, right? Second entry, overall trend is up, so you do actually technically want to sell. Actually, no, overall trend is up. So selling, and then we get stopped out. Pulling out into the bigger picture, we're getting in these highs. I didn't even notice that. I was just kind of looking at this. But if you pull out, you're in these highs here. And all these highs, the market looks like it's looking for a correction. So overall trend is actually down, meaning you want to buy here. Didn't really see that. How did I not see that? Maybe we should start marking up these highs and lows and stuff. See, so you can see I'm right here. That's about where we were. Push up and we broke above that high, so we're in this area right now. So we're in these highs. So overall trend should be down. So buying there is actually the best option. And then we're in these highs, and there's no trade setups there. Then you come off the highs there. Overall trend is actually in that direction. Actually, it's a tough one. It should be down actually. So that should have been up. Oh, but the FOMO thing, right? Right. So I guess FOMO overrides the, yeah, obviously. Okay. We're back down in these lows. Overall trend would be up, so a sell there would have been the best thing to do. I did test it a couple more times. I noticed that if it's more of a hidden one, like it hasn't been tested in a while sort of thing, then it has a lot more hemp for it. Hemp? I don't know. You know, a lot more strength to it. So overall trend is most definitely up in that direction. Yeah, that's gotta be it. How did I not see those highs and lows? Kind of want to trade live again. No, we had 2 losses already. Oh, wait, hold on. What? Why am I buying? Oh gosh, that was supposed to be a sell. Well, good thing we didn't switch live. There's no like actual level of resistance, so it's still there. On non-obvi would be the best trade, but I don't think you would have been able to get in the trade there. Actually, maybe we still can. Kind of just exit this. So the reason you would sell there is because overall trend is up. The reason it's up is because of these levels of lows right here. It's something that's super hidden, and so that's why it carries a lot more weight, and the overall trend becomes up in that direction. So you're trying to go for a sell because everybody's trying to go long down here. So yeah. All right. Huge leg up. Then you get the correction. And now people are suspecting another one of those legs. So FOMO, one tick buy, easy trade. Nice. Overall trend is up because we have these resistance levels just being broken. It's very different from here because you had that level of resistance that was very obvious, but now we don't have that. So overall trend is simply up. It's going for the sell there. Beautiful trade. Now we're at the break even for the same. Let's go. I'm actually looking on Wall Street bets right now. I want to invest my money. Getting a ton of money in IDS and stimulus check, and I don't want to have it sitting in my bank or anything. So yeah. Sweet. Overall trend is down because you have that level of resistance here. Take a look at the minute chart. It's pretty obvious. Could also be compared to this high right here. So technically these, and it pushed up a little higher, but then you got that strong level of resistance. Overall trend is down, so go for the buy. Beautiful trade. Wow. I think I read this wrong. I don't know why I took it as FOMO. Because this one already broke out of here, so that would have been FOMO, but those people already get stopped out. Then you get the sideways stairs. So I mean, overall trend would technically be up, so a sell here would be the best play, technically speaking. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that actually. Oop. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Because it's stairs, right? Yeah, it's stairs. Keep pushing on higher, so overall trend is up. Is that level of resistance, and you keep pushing on higher. Come on. Okay, our scalp size doesn't look too bad anymore. Nice, nice. Let's go. Good read. Here is a swing high first entry, second entry, but you would want to sell it or not obvious because it just keeps pushing on up higher, so overall trend is up. There's no level of resistance clear when yeah, like one test there, one test up here, and it just keeps pushing higher. So those are stairs. Stairs, overall trend is up. Selling at a non-obvious, but don't get in the trade there. And I don't know how I feel about selling at these lows. Let's give it a shot. Why not? Actually, overall trend is down because you have this test now. That changes a lot of stuff. So, and then the test again, that changes. So this level of resistance is valid because it's a strong range day. Maybe if you can see right here, let me just pull out here. You can see it's a clear range day. So those level of resistance play a huge part. And so the fact that we didn't push up higher here and test it there again means overall trend is now down, which means we potentially actually want to go for a buy here. Unless we push up a little higher here, of course. But as of right now, it's holding a little bit true. The heck? There we go. Was this always like this? It's the fact that we didn't push up higher above this guy. Did we just come to the tick? Wait, or did we push up? No. Yeah, I'm thinking overall trend is down because this test was tested here, here, and here. It's a little bit different now. We did break out of this like stair part here. Now we're just chilling like a villain. I'm thinking about going all in on Six Flags stock. Nah. It's never reached above $60. It's at 50 right now. Made a decent amount. I bought it at like 38 something. So $12 gain. About. Alright, so we're arguing. Overall trend is down. Let's see what happens. Yeah. I do have 2 positions in Six Flags right now. Come on, just fill it. Let's go. Easy trade. Okay. Nice, nice. Bro, you gonna tell me this strat don't work? You gonna tell me this strat don't work? Get on my face. Got me on there with me. Stepped away for a second. See what happens. I'm not too sure what's going on with this one. Not too sure what's going on here. Test. Ooh, but it looks like we're wrong with the buy. Overall trend is up. I don't know why I treat it as an overall downtrend. I think that's what I was doing, but there's nothing to indicate an actual overall trend down. You know, actually, literally nothing. Overall downtrend. It's a spike down, but no FOMO. An overall trend has been up because he just pushed out of these highs. So overall trend is up. You just have a really big move down, but no spike or anything. No FOMO, no nothing. So basically, we're just hoping we're getting lucky off of this one. I'll leave it recording. And there it is. So, not much FOMO in that one, to be honest. But it's an overall uptrend, so you would potentially actually go for the sell. And actually, we can't because, yeah, you wouldn't have gotten the trade. But yeah. But imagine getting stopped out by the tick, though. Interesting. I want to see what happens here. What the? Okay. Let's move that 2 ticks down. Right? Oh, 1 tick down. 1 tick down. Oh no, 2 ticks down, yeah. Pretend we entered right here. I think I'm right. I think I'm right. I think I might. I think I might. By the way, if that was real life, I would not move the ticks down at all. I'll leave it where they all are. Because actually, that's a way better entry. And if it wasn't, if we entered here, just leave it the same way. Okay, I don't think I'm. If we get stopped out here, boys, it's gonna be a real head scratcher. Then again, everything has been a real head scratcher so far. Okay, head scratching. I guess it's a FOMO move. Interesting. Yeah, FOMO. Yep. So it looks like there was a correction right there in the miniature. I didn't see it, but overall trend is up, but then you have breakup above this resistance level here. And then you continue pushing up, but then you have the correction. It's a weird one for sure. Overall trend is definitely I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. And buy at a non-obvious is the best trade, but why would you buy at a non-obvious? Oh wait, no, you can't keep getting. Best trade is a one ticker buy. No way. Hold on, I think I see it. It's... Okay, Google, set volume to 3. Here it is, folks. There is your result. So we took a trade right there, right? You see that? You see that? You see that? You see that? RL trend is down. Go for a buy. But you would have to do a non-obvious, so you wouldn't be able to get in the trade. So that's a real difficult one to even like see that. But you can see it's pushing. You could, if I was sitting in front of the computer, then I would be able to see it probably, because look, it just goes up a tick every single time. That's congestion. That's noticeable. It's the same thing here, and this is a bigger version. Same thing here on the downside. So, and this one's just pushing up a little bit faster. I guess that's why it was so difficult to see. It just looked like a strong uptrend at the point, but I was so distracted by the spike. But it's not really a spike, it's like strong congestion. And even in this one too, it's almost the exact same thing here. So overall trend is up there, so selling there is the best thing to do. Wow, interesting ones for sure. So yeah, that's a tough one, not gonna lie. I would, seeing that next time, I would be super debateful. I would want it more like this than like that. But as you can see on a minute chart, that's clear. That's clear as day. How about right here? Is it clear as day right there? Sort of. Alright, well, it is 12 o'clock. I think that's going to be it for today. We'll have a better day tomorrow for sure, I think. Yeah. Alright, peace out.